आप सभी का स्वागत है। और चूंकि आप सब लोग पुराने हैं, सो आई एम ऑल्सो वेरी हैप्पी दैट आई विल नॉट हैव टू डू मच, shall not be probably required to put in a lot of effort.
नमस्ते सर।
नमस्ते, सबका स्वागत है।
सर
वेलकम। Now, if you have any doubts related to yin, yang, chi, generation of chi, distribution of chi, to manipulation of quantity and quality, or the quality of chi by way of using 5-element theory, you can ask me now. Because all these are prerequisites of these classes. And if you do not have anything to ask, then we will start this new subject of long meridians.
I wanted to ask some questions.
Go ahead.
Sir, about this generation and distribution. So generation is from Jang organ, and I mean like solid organs, and it is distributed to hollow organs also. But how the hollow organs is like okay, my question is like from the jingle point of view, metal is controlling wood, similarly like each and every 5 points. So I am little confused, like as the chi is a process, how the yin chi at metal is generated, and how that metal point in hollow organism is controlling wood point in liver. Say for example, GB44 is controlling liver 1, but the generation of GB44, how it is, that point I could not get it clearly, because this is controlling this. So I am little confused with respect to the chi process between brain versus
But
body.
you have done level 2 also, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah. In the level 2 only I am. Yeah.
Anyone wants to reply to him? Sonia, you would like to reply? Or anyone? I shall be happy if you can reply. Then I shall know that I have taught well. Otherwise, it is a disgrace for me. Aparna?
You muted Sonia ji.
Yeah.
Okay,
Chi
let's
has
Sonia.
already been distributed to all the organs. So metal energy is already there to control this.
I can, sir.
Okay, Dr. Saab has come. Dr. Saab, बताइए. Go ahead. In English, you have to talk because
Liver,
Shiva doesn't understand Hindi.
metal available on JB40 is a wind type metal, not a lungs type metal. And it is generated by the liver only. Liver basically generated liver, wind, metal, wind, heat, wind, humidity. The ultimate supplier of metal types, but lungs provide the chi to liver, and liver in itself generate wind type of metal.
बहुत अच्छे. Very well. Good try. Aparna? He has
So
done
his
well.
question was why metal will control wind, right? That was this question at liver 1 and GB44, right? Is that the question?
No, not why. Not why. Say metal is controlling wind from the phase 1, Jingwell point of view. That is
Yeah.
clear.
Yes.
But GB44, let's say like a Jingwell point of Yang meridian,
Yang meridian.
yang organ, how that chi is reached that place to control liver 1, which is generating by the liver, solid organ.
How that chi has reached that place is through the yin only, na? From the yin, sir has shown that diagram,
So,
right? From,
yeah.
that is the brain, na? Brain is the controller. That is what sir always says. Brain is the controller of the processes. So yang is the brain of yin. So
Okay.
the point at metal and the point they are at the same level. The 5 processes, wind, got it? Wind, heat, earth, metal, water. यहाँ से metal, water, wind, heat, earth. तो दोनों same level पे है. Wind and metal. So this is yin, this is yang. So we know yang is the brain of yin. So that is how metal will control wind.
Yeah, metal is controlling wind. But the question here is, like say GB44 is more yang than the liver, whatever things. So the question here is like how the generation of that metal energy at GB44 is reached, or
Okay,
how
now-
it
Why
is.
is there generation? yang में कोई generation रहता ही नहीं है ना?
No, generation is solid
organ में
organs.
रहता है, वो yin
Solid
में-
organs.
So the what is more yang will reach the yang organ, right? I
Organs-
didn't get your point only. Why is this question being raised? I didn't get you only.
See,
You mean
original
to say how is the metal energy generated in liver? Is that what you mean to say?
No, GB44 is controlling liver 1, correct? GB44 is brain of liver 1.
Huh.
Correct? So GB41 as nature of yin, function of yang more. To control nature of yin wood and yang is less. So
Why is
GB44 is
GB44 yin?
GB44 is nature is yin, but functionally more yang to control liver 1.
Abhi, Aparna, just hold on. I shall explain. Now, very well said. Rahul was also quite good, and you are also quite good, Aparna. But it so happens that when you, I shall tell you, Siva. So liver is generating all chi.
Yes.
The nature of chi generated proportions. Liver is generating wood variety, fire variety, earth variety, metal variety, every variety. So liver is generating metal variety also, correct? Now, metal variety of chi, those metal variety of chi by nature yin, but yang functionally more, that goes to gallbladder. The chi available at liver 4 and the chi available at gallbladder 44, they have same nature. They belong to the same group of waves. You mute yourself. You only unmute when you want to talk. Now, the chi, when it is generated of metal nature, some are generated which are very young, some are generated which are yin. Those which are metal variety generated, they are yin, they are at liver 4. And the same variety of chi waves, longer waves, but nature is yin, thicker, more solid, more. So now yin is what? No movement. Yang is what? Movement. Who will stop the movement? The no movement will stop the movement. Generation is what? Movement. So anything and everything in liver, generative organ, it is all movement. Right? Now this movement has to be controlled by yin. Yang consumes yin and yin consumes yang. So the yin variety in nature, which is more yang, will control the yang wind, the movement. Puck. It will stop. So the chi available at GB44 is yin in nature, no movement, but it is very forceful. The force, yin and yang are what? They are forces, two forces. One, the force of movement, the other, the force of no movement. The force of no movement is stronger than the force of movement available at lever 1. Because that which was very young variety of wind, where has it gone? It has gone to GB41, not at lever 1. It is not at lever 1. If your wife is more young, she will control you. It seems she is not very young. You are uncontrolled. Right? Now, this yang, which is what? Which is not very yang. Lever 1, yang. It has a nature, yang. It will try to push. All right. But it is not very yang. Where is the yang wind? At gallbladder
GB41. 41. Yes, it is wind variety.
And where is the metal? Metal are at liver 4 and gallbladder 44.
GB44. Yes, sir.
At gallbladder 44, that is more powerful. And liver 1 wind is weak. So who will control whom? The stronger controls the strong yin, which is more yang at GB44. Will control a weak yang at liver 1. Both the chi at liver 1 and gallbladder 44 are liver chi. There's no meaning of gallbladder chi. It is all liver. Gallbladder and liver, everything is liver. If you treat gallbladder, liver will be treated. How I shall explain in level 2. Come back again. Now, when GB, what it will control? What will be controlled? The generation will be controlled, the yang. Liver, in fact, is more yang. It is generating. It generates. Everything is generated by liver. The chi available at GB44 tries to stop the generation of what? Of wind variety available at liver 1. Why? Because in the same phase they are available, the first phase. You see, the process goes on phase by phase, stage by stage. First, it will take the, suppose for example, you have a liver on your right or on your left. Where you have liver in your body?
Right.
Hold on. Where is liver in your body, Shiva?
Right.
How many lobes does it have?
I don't know, sir.
You will have to study some physiology also. Right. Now, in liver, what is happening? What is the function of the liver gland or the organ? What does it happen according to modern science? What is the function of liver? So many chemicals are coming in the liver and the reactions are going on. The reactions go stage by stage. The initial stage in the process, which is going on in the liver. Liver is a processor where the blood is getting processed. All reactions are taking place. So there will be first stage, some reactions will go. Then the reactions will go to the second stage, third stage, and final stage. Final product will be produced, put in the blood, goes to heart. So the first phase must be controlled. Uncontrolled phase will create havoc. How to control this first phase? Generation, the first phase of reactions will be controlled. How? By the liver itself. What kind of chi that liver has produced, which will control the first phase? The metal variety of chi. Where it is available? At gallbladder 44. Because unless it is stronger yang, it will not be able to control. If the chi available at GB44 is less yang than at the chi available at liver 1, will it be able to control? No. So though it is yin, no movement. नहीं चलो, घर के भीतर चलो. You see what the grandparent to the grandson. चलो इधर, come on, just shut the door, don't go out. Now the grandparent has to be stronger than that little boy. Otherwise, the little boy will ditch him. Once the boy becomes 20 years, to hell with grandfather, he'll go out. Then he has the wind of GB41, which will not be controlled easily by GB41. It will try to control, but it may not. Some quality difference may come, but not through GB. Again, these 2 points will work on liver only, so that the production is regulated. So only quality will be changed. Not much. On yin side, yes, it will be. All this we will talk in level 2 again. Now it is clear, is it? Now, do you understand how it will control? The
Yes, sir.
liver is your mindset. See, there is a dog which comes to your courtyard. Now, if the dog is very ferocious, you will not be able to turn him out. You show him a danda stick and it will jump on you and hold your neck. You will not do anything. He is more yang. But if you are younger and it's a roadside puppy or dog, you will just try to hit him and he will go, isn't it? So the stronger controls the weaker. And who controls? The yang controls yin. Similarly, yin controls yang. Yang controls yin. Yin controls yang. So it is the yin at GB44 which controls the yang at liver 1. Both the chi available, both the lumps of ball, collection of balls at GB44, collection of balls at liver 1. Which one is more yang? The one which is at GB, but it is for no movement. Whereas the chi available at liver 1 is for movement. So the movement will be consumed by no movement. Yang is consumed by yin and yin is consumed by yang. Are you getting it? Your conscience will control. No, I should not hit. Poor dog, I should not hit. The poor baby, I should not hit. But you are getting angry. You have a small child and he has broken your TV. You get angry suddenly, very angry. You want to hit him. That is wind. Your conscience stops you. Yang, subtle. Your brain, no, I can't hit this boy. He's very small. He will be harmed. This is how both the chi of anger and the restriction is within you. The liver. Do you get it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now it's okay.
Probably,
Okay.
how part, probably I will check it in level 2. Like suppose say my question
This
is,
video will be available in this group for another 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. You should revise. I have spoken. You try to listen to it time and again. Sonia, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
He has the conscience not to hit his own son, who is only 6 years old, and he has broken the TV. He has just pushed it down on the floor. Anger is also within him. And the conscience restriction is also within him. The hitting says that I should punish this boy. He has done mischievous. He is very mischievous. And restriction also is a young little boy, my own son. I should not hit him. Both is generated. Both these things, both are emotions. Both are emotions. Both are generated within him. Same chi. Right? And who will control? Similarly, there is another example I gave you. Grandfather controlling the grandchild. Yin controlling the yin, yang. But the yin which wants to control the yang should be more yang than the yang. शेफाली जी, आपको कुछ समझ में आ रही है?
समझ आ रहा है सर।
नहीं, अपने बच्चे को या किसी का भी बच्चा हो छोटा, नहीं, या छोटा सा आपके पास मान लो किटन हो, आपने पाल रखा है, उसने मान लो एक ग्लास गिरा दिया, He'll get angry. But how much you will hit him? Hit the kitten. Very lightly. Isn't it? Because you love the kitten. So both yin and yang are generated by liver. They are kept in different roles. Right? Brain is playing different role. Brain only has so many faculties.
सर ज्यादा यांग होना तो ज्यादा समझदार होना.
जरूरत से ज्यादा यांग होना भी खराब है और जरूरत से ज्यादा यिन होना भी खराब है. अति का भला न बोलना, अति की भली न चूक. है आपको याद है? दोहा याद है?
सुना है.
अति की भली न अति का भला न बरसना, अति की भली न धूप. धूप, धूप मीन्स सन, सनलाइट. अति का भला न बोलना, अति का भला न चुप. माने ना तो अधिक बोलना अच्छा है और ना ही बहुत चुप रहना अच्छा है. ना अधिक बरसना अच्छा है, ना बहुत ज्यादा धूप होना अच्छा है. ये सब बड़ी बातें हैं, अपने यहाँ की विजडम है, जिसको एक्यूपंक्चर में अप्लाई करके हम लोग समझते हैं. नाउ यू हैव गॉट इट. So what it will restrict? It will restrict the generation. Therefore, what it will do? It will do? It will restrict the generation. Therefore, the quantity of wind will be reduced. The generation of the chi available at liver 1 will go down in quantity. And because that will go down, therefore, the quality of chi generated, total quality of chi generated by liver, that will also change. But the chi at liver 1 and the chi at liver 4, if they interact, what will happen? Quantity will not go, because that is yin, no movement, true, and this is yang. Now, if liver 1 is sedated and simultaneously liver 4 should be toned, so that the total liver is not sedated. Total chi is not sedated. It's only the quality. More waves of metal variety will be generated, less waves of wood variety will be generated. So only quality will be changed. All this we will discuss in level 2 again. Those who do not understand, please, you are welcome in level 2 when we do it. You should repeat. I hope I have given enough time to explain all this. Any other question if you have regarding all those 4-5 points which I have said? You should clarify now, because if you do not know, then you will not be able to use long meridians.
Sir, so ultimately his question was the GB40 for yin yang is how it is controlling. That is only what he wanted to ask.
So anger and the sense of restriction that I should not hit my little boy. तुम्हारे में तो बहुत ज्यादा होगा, तुम्हारा तो बच्चा है एक प्यारा सा, है ना? दोनों खुद में ही आता ना. गुस्सा आने से भी यू विल नॉट हार्म द बॉय. और अगर ये कंट्रोल नहीं हुआ, इफ दे आर अनरिस्ट्रिक्टेड अनडिसिप्लिन्ड एंगर और अनडिसिप्लिन्ड, तो इट विल क्रिएट अ प्रॉब्लम इन द फैमिली, प्रॉब्लम इन द बॉय. इट विल बी कॉल्ड डिजीज. Either you are diseased and your disease will also make your boy sick. The whole process, the first phase, who is in the first phase? The boy is in the first phase. ठीक है? I hope I have given some examples which makes you understand well. चले? Anything if you want to ask? Aparna, did you listen to that video, that क्या था? Organ clock video, did you? नहीं, you didn't get time?
सर वो क्या बोलते हैं मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आता है. वो कितना their language is not I'm used to your language ना. क्या बोलते रहते हैं मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आता और इंटरेस्ट भी निकल जाता है. बहुत फिलोसफी झाड़ते हैं and that is all doesn't.
हमने सुना थोड़ा सा पोर्शन.
हाँ मैंने सुना आधे घंटे के
And
बाद
people
बंद
are
किया.
so praised. बाप रे बाप.
किसकी बात कर रहे हैं सर?
है कोई आदमी. Let us not name and let us not. But you see, we are few who really want to understand in depth, who are not after certificates, who are not after awards, right? And anything. We just want to learn. So keep learning, keep learning. That's what I'm doing.
सर जो इन डेप्थ आप बताते हैं जैसे ऑर्गन क्लॉक आपने बताया है वैसा तो कोई बताता ही नहीं है मैंने दो और एक को सुना वो कुछ अलग ही बोलते हैं देन अल्टीमेटली वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ ऑर्गन क्लॉक एंड व्हाई इट शुड बी अप्लाइड तो घूम घाम के वो समझ में ही नहीं आता है क्या कर रहे आई लेफ्ट इट हाफ वे
तो नीलू के मदर मर गई. हाउ सैड इट वाज. जस्ट बिकॉज रॉन्ग. so, पहले क्या होता था ना चाइना वगैरह पहले पीपल वेयर लेस पॉपुलेशन कम हुआ करती थी एंड पीपल वेयर मोर विद द नेचर है ना. so people used to be very healthy and they used to get sick only because of some infection or something from outside. They used to eat not pizza and noodles and all that. They used to have all homemade natural things, mostly kacha, all raw salad etc. vegetable भी पूरा कच्चा सब कुछ ऐसे खा जाते थे. पकाना भी बहुत बाद में सिविलाइजेशन में शुरू हुआ. So 5,000 years ago, है ना. So people thought that everything is coming from outside. So that was the model of it, Chinese. Later, when the modern science started, now these 200-300 years ago, we started understanding that whatever we eat or breathe in or something. But this wisdom was in India with us for a long time, for thousands of years, we knew it. Anyway, so now if it is done, then we will try to introduce the subject and we will go ahead on our path. So we have taken nearly half an hour. Now there is another question, Shiva. The question is that Chinese said that you make a posture like this. Stand and make a posture like this. The yin meridians are going from bottom to top. The chi is going from bottom to top. And in the yang meridian, the chi is coming from top to bottom. Am I right? This is what is said. And you have read in books. Am
Yes,
I
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
My question to you is that yin chi and yang chi, one of the major difference is that yang is non-substantial and yin is substantial. Therefore, yin chi is heavier and yang chi is lighter. So the lighter must go up and the heavier must come down. So the chi in the yin meridians must flow from top to bottom. Isn't it? And the yang chi must go from bottom to top. Why this? ये उल्टा क्यों है? If we have to answer this question and then we have to learn how things go on. So try all of you. Who will try first? Venkatesh,
Sir.
Rahul, Dr. Saab, आप हैं कि you are traveling? Dr. Saab is an interesting person. Yes, Sonia, go ahead.
Sir, we are in the center of the heaven energy and earthly energy, and we are absorbing both. If I have to absorb the heavenly energy, so it will be like this. And if I'm absorbing earthly energy, so it will start from my toes up in the body. That's fine.
So she wants to say that we absorb energy from our ends, periphery. Once
Yes,
the
yes.
energy, all the chi which comes into our body, so the lighter chi, heavenly chi and the earthly chi, all of them have come. Do you think the earthly chi is not in your head?
It is there, sir.
So how it has gone? The chi which is heavier has moved from earth to our head.
So when it starts from the spleen, the energy is
Starts
heavy.
going up in our body.
And when it reaches in the chest, it becomes a lungs energy, dry energy, and it reaches the brain.
It reaches the brain, that is a different statement. What I am asking you is, in meridians, it is bottom to top, lungs from here to top. So it has to travel up. Whatever happens, this is up. Earth is down. This is heaven. So it is going from earth to heaven. The earthly energy is starting and going towards heaven, and heavenly energy is going towards earth. How is this possible? Because heavenly energy, the yang energy, is yang. Why should it come down? And the earthly energy
I
is
want,
yin. Why should it go up?
I want to answer, sir.
Yes, Dr. साहब, आप तो इंटरेस्टिंग आदमी हैं. हाँ, बोलिए.
Sir, yang consumes yin or yin consumes yang.
बहुत अच्छे. Yes, Shiva, you also give your thought. I shall, of course, I'll explain everything.
From
yang है आपका ऊपर और yin है नीचे, तो वो उसको कंज्यूम करने के लिए जाएगा ना सर नीचे, और नीचे से ऊपर आएगा.
वाह यार, तुम तो यार बहुत ग्रेट हो. अच्छा, yes, Shiva, yes, go ahead. You wanted to say something, is it?
Yes, sir. Sir, from the knowledge I get from you, it's totally the triple armor mechanism process and the head process, and both pumping is happened in the trunk. So, due to that, this triple armor mechanism process, the yin, which travels from bottom to top, and yang will become from top to bottom, so that the circulation is happening, and so that the entire process is happening. So that is what I understand based on overall whatever the explanation you made. So that triple organ mechanism process in the trunk, which is happening, like say from bottom, like say spleen, liver, kidney, which is a processor in the trunk, which is pumping to top, like mapping with kidney is mapping with heart, liver is mapping with pericardium, spleen is mapping with the lungs, so that it is going pushing top,
Yes,
and it will reach to the head processor.
You have seen some video of mine on YouTube. That's I can make out from here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, definitely. So from that, it is going like say from yin is becoming yang to reach to the head, and from the input process happened in head and going out to the bottom as yin, and again. So this is like the circulation is happening in the human, and this is happening. That I understand, sir, from your explanation.
बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा. So he has already seen a video on YouTube, and many things he has covered, but yes, I will explain it better. So anything, any light can you throw? Venkateshwarlu, you are there? No, you are not there. Venkatesh, you are not there. Are you there? No. Seems to be off. Aparna, you want to throw some light? How this happens?
Sir, I'll listen again.
Yeah, that is true. You have come only to listen again. Okay. It is true that yang goes up. Yang doesn't come down. Yang only goes up. Then how it is that it descends in the yang meridians?
So functionally, yin or yang.
Now, listen, even if you know it, it is better to listen again. That is the wisdom. The known things should also be listened again. We can see the cycle of water, rain. See, when the water changes into water vapor, it becomes yang and goes up. And when it goes up, there some forces, they combine and they make heavier droplets, and the cloud is made, and that descends again. So it is something like this. So I shall try to explain. No, that most of our function, most of our life is governed by the chi generated from within, not from the, though there is chi all over, and we are taking and giving chi. our body is also purging out some chi, and some chi is also ingested from the nature. True, through horary points or open points, or so many things are there, but that is meager as compared to control of our life with the help of chi generated within triple warmer mechanism, as Shiva has said. This triple warmer mechanism is great. You know that heart is pumping the blood from center to periphery. So we call, what is heart? Many a times we can call heart is a pump, isn't it? Heart is a pump. And in the same phase, there is another energy called pericardium's energy. Right? Same phase. And pericardium is near, in fact, more connected to the heart organ. Whereas the heart, when we say, we mean only the blood vessels, circulatory system. Right? So these two are pumps. There is another pump that we have, and that is lungs. In fact, we have 3 burners. And as Sonia said in the beginning, heaven, earth, and human, there are 3 levels. Heaven is what, earth is what, and human is what? Human means that which can function. हम लोग क्या कहते हैं? कर्म योनि है. मनुष्य क्या है? मानव is the only कर्म योनि. भारतीय ज्ञान, right? कर्म करने के लिए हमें yang force, under controlled yang force, civilized, restricted, disciplined yang force. Right? So now what is happening is that inside the triple warmer mechanism, whatever chi is generated. Now remember these 3 burners, how they behave. What is the interaction between the 3 burners? Whatever is generated in the lower burner is shared with the middle burner and the upper burner. Should I write it or you will know? Is it enough to tell you?
Yes, sir.
Enough to tell you. You can understand, you can see it. The 3 burners, top, middle, and the bottom. Whatever is done in the bottom, that is the lower burner, that is kidneys. Whatever it does, generates, etc., that is shared with middle burner and upper burner. Whatever is done in the middle burner, that is shared with the upper burner. And whatever the upper burner receives from the lower burner and the middle burner, and whatever it generates by itself in the upper burner, that is distributed throughout the body and mind. Upper burner का काम है सबको दे, whether they have contributed in generation or not. Even if they have not contributed in generation, they will be getting their share. Whatever they require, they will. So upper burner is most responsible. It has a sense of responsibility. It has the ultimate desire to exist, to protect the life. And lower burner and middle burner are helping it by sharing whatever they can and whatever way they can. Right? Now in this triple warmer mechanism where there are 10 organs, they are all 5 organs are generating all the chi. So now in upper burner we have lungs, heart, and pericardium. Right? So let us examine what happens in these 3. Lung is a pump. It is pumping out. You remember kidney sucks in, and lungs chi, what does it do? Throws out.
Push out.
So it is a pump. It's not only heart which is pump. Lungs is also a pump. Remember that. It is pumping out everything. Heart is a pump. And now I say that pericardium is also a pump. Pericardium is not a organ, but it is part of the fire phase chi. Right? This is a pooled chi available in pericardium. Right? And it is inside, out of the 12 meridians, when it cycle goes on, the pericardium is also in between. Right? There are 6 meridians. So you can't neglect. So this is also working like, because this is hotness. Hotness will go up. Hotness will go up. So this is also a pump. Why it is a pump? And you remember, pericardium is one meridian which is having maximum blood. You know which meridians are having more blood and which meridians are having more chi. If you have not known, I shall tell you in a short while. So now, the upper burner, we have heart, lungs, and pericardium. These three are actually pump-like things. They have the capacity to pump. What kind of pump? Throwing out. Throwing out from where? From the trunk. Out means what? The projections. We have 5 projections. So where will it go? It will, because it is in the upper burner, it will throw up. It will throw up. So the lungs meridian means the chi of the lungs is thrown up, goes up. Heart goes up. See, 1 to 9, 1 to 11. Pericardium up, 1 to 9. Are you seeing it? Then what happens? Then, because they have generated not very young chi, the chi available with lungs, the chi available with heart, and the chi available with in the pericardium is not very young in nature. They are not very young, they are not very light. In nature, though they are pumps, but they are pumping a little heavier thing. So it is unable to go very up. It is unable to go to heaven. But whatever they have pumped, the yang portion of the lungs has been made available in the large intestine. The yang portion of the pericardium is made available in the triple warmer. And the yang portion of heart is made available in the small intestine. So the yang portions enter in these meridians through that organ. In which meridians? Lungs wala, where it will go? In the large intestine. So
Large
the
intestine.
it will remain in the lungs, that which is heavier. And from there, the yang will go up to the heaven. The large intestine goes up to the heaven, Li20, and gets into the brain. Similarly, pericardium, the yang portion, pooled chi, there are 2 portions, yin and yang. Whatever, because it is a pump, so it has pushed out. So pericardium is also pushing out, lungs is also pushing out, and heart is also pushing out from center to periphery. Out means periphery. Out does not mean top. Pura full periphery. Right? So these 3 are pumping, and but because they have yin nature, chi is yin nature, they cannot go very high. What will go high? That which is yang. Where is the yang of lungs? In the large intestine. We have named this meridian large intestine, but it is lungs. Large intestine has no value. It is not generating. But it is a step in between. Yin is here, yang is here. Goes up to this, then relay starts, and the yang goes up. Lungs has given to large intestine, therefore the large intestine meridian. Lungs is also supplying to lungs meridian. So lungs meridian joined by large intestine meridian. These 2 meridians are making a long meridian, which is going from trunk, which is earth, to head, which is heaven, through the human, which is limbs. Head is heaven, trunk is earth, and your limbs are
Humans.
human. The human has to act, work, Someone was asking, why there is all shoe points in the hands and why there is only shoe points in the... Because you are human, you have to work. Those who do not have limbs, their functionality is restricted. They have to practice a lot to live. They need a lot of help from outside. A true human being is one who has limbs and who can react and who can act. One who can react and one who can act. Therefore, that is the difference between trees are also living beings. They are like without limbs, but they are living beings. But they cannot act, they cannot react. You cut them, they cannot react. You put them water, they cannot say thank you. You have to feel, of course. All those things are there. But now you know what are the 3 pumps which are throwing out. Shefali ji, you are getting it. 3 pump हमारे upper burner में कौन-कौन से हैं? Lungs, heart and pericardium. ये फेंकेगा, लेकिन कितना दूर तक जाएगा? यहाँ तक आ गया, यहाँ तक आपको हमने बताया था डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. यीन कहाँ से डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होती है? यहाँ से. यांग कहाँ से डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होती है? पीछे से. दैट यू रिमेंबर इन लेवल 1. तो यहाँ पर आ गया, यहाँ से थ्रो किया, थ्रो करके गया, बट इट कांट गो अप टू ब्रेन, इट कांट गो अप टू हेवन. हेवन कहाँ है? दिस इज हेवन. हेवन इज दिस, राइट? अर्थ इज, कहाँ है अर्थ? ट्रंक. Earthly energy is not coming only from earth. That is coming, but that is very little compared to what is being generated in your triple warmer, which is the real thing in the earth. Where is earth? If the triple warmer mechanism is not nourished properly, that is the 10 organs are not nourished properly, you may not survive only with the energy of earth. I'm sorry to say. But earth energy, the earth, real earth, that can also help. It has chi, no doubt. That was the earlier model in China, that everything is coming from ambience, nature. That is also true. But the quantity of chi which we are receiving, and so we are also giving out something. The homotoxins must go out and the natural and fresh energy should come in through air and through essence of earth. Isn't it? Earthly energy is coming through food. Earthly energy is also coming from food. And naturally, if you stand and if you lie down on earth, barefoot or bare body, some energy will come, but that will be very little. Therefore, a dying person is put on the ground just before death. That is the Indian wisdom. A person who is about to die, he is taken out and he is laid down on the ground, earth. Right? So if there is a chance, it can. Even the prana does not leave instantaneously. It takes nearly 13 to 14 days to completely go out of the body. Therefore, what we do, we try to destroy the body so that the prana doesn't get in. ये सब अपने यहाँ की सारी wisdom है. So upper burner, there are 3. What? There are 3 pumps, which are trying to push the chi up. Because pumps will push out. They are pushing out. But they are in the upper burner, so they are pushing out in the push is coming in the hands and they are making a channel, meridian, etc. whatever. So those meridians are visible in the hand, lungs, heart and pericardium meridian. And now the yang portion of the chi, which is lighter, much lighter. They are much lighter. The balls, the waves, the chi, which is where? Lung matlab large intestine. Pericardium matlab triple warmer. Heart means small intestine. So that yang portion goes, and all of them are coming here. Can you see? Small intestine, SI19, large intestine, LI20, and triple warmer, 23.
Yes.
They are all going to where? Heaven. What is going to heaven? What is going in the top? The yang is going to the top. Now what is happening? This is very good. So this is one place where the chi is generated. Now, whatever has been generated has a portion of that, the yang portion of that goes to heaven. Yin cannot go easily. It is very difficult to send yin. I shall teach you, maybe if I get some time in therapeutics, how things happen. आँख की प्रॉब्लम कैसे हो जाती है, कान की कैसे हो जाती है, मुंह की प्रॉब्लम कैसे हो जाती है, नाक की प्रॉब्लम कैसे हो जाती है. It's not exactly only yin, it is the yang that reaches. तो ये कैसे होगा फिर देखेंगे. Now, so what is going? Lungs is going up, pericardium going up, and heart going up. They are reaching the heaven. Their chi generated by them through their yang meridian, yang partners. These pumps have pumped the yang to yang organ that will reach. So lungs joined with large intestine. There are two meridians. So I shall show you. So these are three organs. So how they are done? So there is a supportive, they are partners. Lungs is throwing out chi. So this from here to here, it is the responsibility of lungs. So this is the lungs meridian. Then from here, the chi available in large intestine takes over. And the same, unless lungs produce, this will be vacant. It is the lungs which is fulfilling large intestine. So it comes up to this, but it cannot go up. Right? Lungs is nearer to earth. And then whatever yang portion, little bit of yin will go from lungs, but not much. And this large intestine will reach the yang portion of the lungs chi to heaven. Similarly, the yang portion of the pooled chi goes to heaven. And similarly, the yang portion of the heart chi goes to heaven. Are you getting it? This heaven is what? This heaven is head. Heaven means head. This is earth. Earth means trunk. Now the heavenly energies, how that comes in, how it is taken inside the body. So let us see. In heaven, we have yes, Sonia, you have any idea how the heavenly energy comes into the body? You said it.
So what I know is through the nails, the heavenly energy enters. The position is like this, according to TCM.
No,
Yes, sir. Sense organs with the
Yeah.
help of organ.
These are the only inlets. These are the only inlets.
Through stomach, gallbladder, SI.
अच्छा ऐसा क्या मालूम नहीं मेरे को. I don't know. So what is this? This is smell. Then what will come? Sound. Then what will come? Then what will come? Sight. Vision. Then what will come? Taste. Then what will come?
Hearing.
Touch.
डॉक्टर साहब गलत हो तो कहीं सही कर दीजिएगा, बिकॉज ये आपके उतना तो खैर मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा. ठीक है, ये बात सही लग रही है अब. स्मेल कहाँ जाती है? हेड में जाती है। टेस्ट कहाँ मालूम पड़ता है? हेड में पड़ता है। जो कुछ भी आप देखते हैं वो कहाँ दिखता है? ब्रेन में दिखता है। दिखता है कि नहीं? और टच का अनुभव कहाँ होता है? ब्रेन में होता है कि नहीं होता? और जो कुछ भी आप सुनते हैं वो कहाँ सुनाई पड़ता है? वेयर डू यू लिसन? अभी मैं बोल रहा हूं, वेयर इट इज गोइंग? इनटू
Via
योर
brain.
हेड. Whatever goes in your head, the smell, sound, sight, taste, or touch, does it affect your behavior or pattern? Does it affect your capacity? Does it affect or influence your evolution? Either increasing the knowledge or the power. Knowledge is also power, huh? Knowledge is also a kind of an energy. Isn't it so? Now, like we have here triple warmer mechanism, what we have in the earth, we have similarly, we have a mechanism in heaven that is in. So what is that mechanism?
Brain.
Brain. This is a processor. Triple warmer mechanism is what? What happens here? Here, there are three raw materials. What are the raw materials? You know it. I think you know it. What are the three?
The original chi, the functioning chi, and the food chi.
Very good. Well said. Functional chi कहाँ से आ गया? What are these? You are right, partly. Partially right, Sonia. Here.
So this is what I said on the three.
Yes, you are good. You have right said. You are very well. Well said.
Me, you said partly right. So
Okay, you are fully right. Okay. Now, so this is what this processes. What are things? What are the things which are processed? The air, the food, and the original chi. They are what they are done? They are processed. So this is a processor. Triple warmer mechanism is what? Is a processor. So this is known as processor. So what is this? Head is what? This is another processor, my dear friends. This is also a processor which processes. What are the things that they are processing? It is being processed. What are the things? Processor. Now this processor and this, there are two processors, so we can call it processor number 2. And this is processor number 1. Are we on the same page, all of us? Or someone differs? Are we on the same page? सबका चेहरा
yes, sir.
देखिए. Please put on your cameras. Let me see your faces. Venkatesh, are you here? Have you come? Yes. So now there are two processors, you know. And you must have realized that head is a big processor. Whatever you listen, whatever you taste, whatever you hear, is it not that you are processing everything, whatever I am saying to you? Whatever you are seeing, this image, is it not being processed in your head?
Yes, sir.
This image. Have we? So nobody has tried to recognize this, that this is a processor which has 8 raw materials. Isn't it? 8 raw materials. Chinese considered only the open points of the meridians and these. Somebody considers only sound to be a raw material which can influence. Yes, true, it will influence, but it is only 1/8. And that too in second processor. Obviously, the second processor is a controller of the first processor. The brain controls every physiology, every action which is going on in processor number 1. And what kind of chi is going? The 3 varieties of chi are going from processor number 1 to processor number 2. Which ones? The lung variety, the pericardium variety, and the heart variety.
Heart.
The rest, there are 5 which are coming through from outside. It is not the taste which is converted into ATP. It is the food which is carbohydrates, fat and protein that is converted into ATP. That too with the help of oxygen, the air, not the taste.
Yes.
Taste is a recognition, is identification of the food. Similarly, smell is identification of everything. They are identification. They are codes. But they are coming through Gyanendriyas also. So how many raw materials you have for processor number 2? 8. Isn't it? And the processor number 1 has how many raw materials? 3. So which is more complex? The processor number 2 or the processor number 1?
Processor number 2.
And it is controlling also the processor number 1 on top of it. So it is not only the diet which is very important. It is not only the air which is important. Right? But the most important raw material which is going through earth, from earth to heaven, the 3 varieties, that is lungs, pericardium and heart. These chi which is going to processor number 2 will affect the net result, the product of the processor number 2. These are raw materials. Now, what is the product? How this is going? Physically, if you want to see what is going in the head, blood is reaching in the head. Everything, all items are being carried through blood and some chi, of course, right? Chi, everything, even blood is also chi. Everything is chi. So these circulations, so how I can show you how things are happening. After all these 8 things are done, now there they mix up and churn. That is all yang. Once they mix up, they come. So the cohesive force, we all try to integrate everything. My mind thinks in one direction, that is called chitta vritti. चित्त वृत्ति का निर्माण होता है. मन, बुद्धि, चित्त और अहंकार, वृत्तियों के द्वारा लोभ मोह आदि प्रकट होते हैं. उसके कारण अहंकार होता है, राइट? और आइडेंटिफिकेशन में जो एडिक्शन है उसी को बंधन कहते हैं, जो कि इन 5 ज्ञानेंद्रियों के कारण है। मैं यही खाऊंगा, मैं यही सुनूंगा, मैं यही देखूंगा, मुझे रोज सुबह कॉफी चाहिए 1 कप। व्हाट इज दैट? यही तो बंधन है। कॉफी पीने से कोई मजा थोड़ी आता है, लेकिन अगर कॉफी नहीं पिया तो सिर दर्द होने लगता है। If you don't have a coffee, you will have a headache. Not that you get ecstatics, not that you get a great happiness because of coffee. No, you don't get anything. No happiness, nothing. No ecstasy. This is binding you. आयुर्वेद पढ़ना ही चाहिए सबको। मेरे हिसाब से तो आयुर्वेद के कुछ पोर्शंस दे शुड बी मेड कंपल्सरी इन मिडिल स्कूल आफ्टर प्राइमरी। आयुर्वेद लोग समझते हैं इट इज ओनली फॉर वैद्स। नो नो, इट्स फॉर जनरल पब्लिक। जनरल पब्लिक शुड गो। तो 8 ये प्रोसेसर नंबर 2। नाउ हाउ द प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ द प्रोसेसर नंबर 2। प्रोसेसर नंबर 1 का तो आपने देख लिया, 3 प्रोडक्ट, लंग्स, हार्ट एंड pericardium, that is going to heaven, that is being produced, right? And I've told you, lower burner gives to the middle burner gives to the upper burner, and the upper burner goes and gives to everyone. So it has gone up and further processed in processor number 2. Now it will give to everything. How this is happening? Let me show you this. Can you see this, or should I enlarge it a bit?
Yes, sir. It is good.
So from left, suppose this triple warmer, the 3 pumps, lungs, pericardium, and heart, which Shiva was talking. This is entering your head. The 3. And the rest of the 5 is also coming, which is not shown here. And then they are processed. And the processed, everything getting processed, that chi goes back to the triple warmer mechanism, the earth. How it goes? That has to be seen. Now, when it goes to the head, everything is very young. Very young. Once they are processed, like they become like cloud, very hot vapor. Hot vapor is there. In hotness is there. So the hot vapor starts descending, getting cooled. So this is very young. Here the chi entering the stomach, from brain to stomach. That means stomach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are very young. They are like vapor. And as it descends, it gets cooler, heavier, heavier. And it becomes yin by the time it comes here, down at the bottom. Similarly, gallbladder, it is very young near the head. All your points of gallbladder meridian, which is in the head, they are very young. And remember, like we have veins and arteries in our body, we don't have veins in head. The blood which is reaching in the head, they are collected in small lakes, which are called synapses. And then they are coming back, returning back. That blood is coming back, returning. So it's not the regular veins network in your head. It is only after head is crossed, the veins are formed. All veins, then it descends in veins. So it is descending from lakes like cloud, with all the vapor is coming and joining and making cloud heavier, but that is very young, remember. And when it descends and gets cooled, when the vapor is getting cooled, it becomes liquid, it becomes yin. And it is descending and it is coming to Where? Earth again, back. Now in earth, kidney, you know that this is a pump which sucks in. All of you know, isn't it? Now I shall tell you about the liver. Liver is another organ. This paper was presented by me for the first time some few years back, nearly many years back, I think, not few years. 15, 20 years back. I presented a paper. I said that liver is responsible, like heart is responsible to reach blood from center to periphery. Similarly, liver is responsible for collecting the blood from periphery to center. So liver is again a sucking, like kidney, liver also sucks in. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now spleen. Let us come to spleen, how it functions. What is spleen? What is spleen? Spleen is also sucking in. You must have heard that what? It is responsible for holding, raising where? कहाँ raise करके ले जाएगा? That which is coming down like hernia, like hemorrhoids, like joints going out, like prolapse of anus, prolapse of vagina, prolapse of uterus, all that it is sucking in. Inside the body, it will suck in. So spleen is also a pump which sucks in more solid and more yin things. Kidney sucks in that which is very comparatively young. Liver sucks in that which is a little less yang, a little more yin, and spleen sucks in that is most yin. I don't know how far I have been able to influence your minds. किडनी सक इन करती है ना, ओरिजिनल ची बनाती है. लिवर भी सक इन करता है. क्या करता सक?
So blood from the periphery to the center, sucking in.
This was a revelation for professor who was teaching us physiology, anatomy. उन्होंने बोला, काशी, you are the first person in my life. He was a retired person from Medical College Allahabad. You are another genius in this Sansthan who has for the first time from our books only you have taken it out and you are presenting it this way. Sir, this is from your books only. Physiology, anatomy की किताब में ही है ये सब. But this is not the language. Language मेरा है. Out of this, I have taken, and you prove me wrong. This is correct. There's a mechanism. कभी आएगा मौका तो I'll show you how it sucks in. It's like vacuum pump. I think she knows it very well. Aparna knows it very well. I don't know if Venkateshwar, you have heard in Sujok Masters might have told you. Venkateshwarlu, can you put on your camera and unmute yourself?
Sir,
I have said that we have known that inhalation is because of the chi of kidney, original chi. No? Yes. Yes. Similarly, there are two other pumps also which sucks in. The liver and the spleen. What is the difference? Kidney sucks in very young things like air. Like air, like neural impulses, like thoughts. I am speaking, your understanding, you are grasping it because of kidney, not because of liver and spleen. The grasping power is because of kidney.
wisdom.
So now grasping, understanding. Liver sucks in the returning blood. The जो दूषित, हाँ, दूषित रक्त को, oxygen less blood, that is more carbon dioxide loaded blood, and nourishment loaded blood. Nourishment is also in that blood. All that comes and then it is processed in liver. Though these are two processors, but there are 5 other processors. Kidney is a processor, liver is a processor, heart is a processor, spleen is a processor, and lungs is also a processor. Right? समझ में आ रही है? And then spleen is also a pump, and it is a very powerful pump, very powerful, most powerful out of the 3. Spleen is the most powerful. It is yin but very young. Therefore, before learning acupuncture or acupressure, we must know all these combinations, circulations, properties of different cheese. So the 3 pumps are which are sucking inside the body, 3 pumps are which are throwing out of the body. Is it all right? Heart throws out very young things. Large intestine takes it. Yang, of course, all the 3, but a little least yang. Triple warmer is in between. पावर है ना, पंप की पावर कितने हॉर्स पावर है, pumps also depends on which pump you are taking, with what force it will throw out or what force it will suck in. Are you getting it or not? I think things are very clear. It must be, you should be able to make a picture in your head. ये समझ लीजिए, ये सब किताब कहीं है नहीं किताब में, लेकिन if you understand this, then now you can treat. Now you can treat. बात लोगों की समझ में नहीं आती, क्या करें? किडनी को ट्रीट करो. मेरे थॉट्स आपके पास नहीं जा रहे हैं, किडनी को ट्रीट करो. बट किडनी इज कनेक्टेड टू एवरीवन. अभी वो कनेक्शंस मत भूलो जो हम लोग लेवल 1 लेवल 2 में करके आए, वो भी कनेक्शन है. So everything must be integrated in your head before you go to form a formula. कई बार तो ऐसा होता है कि स्प्लीन की जो यिन है वो इतनी यांग है कि जो लंग्स की यांग है उससे भी यांग है. लंग्स का यांग बिल्कुल यिन हो जाता है एज कंपेयर टू द यिन ऑफ स्प्लीन, क्योंकि ये तो इतना पावरफुल है और ऊपर खींच रहा है. यांग हो गया ना, ऊपर खींच रहा है. यांग के लिए हम लोग स्प्लीन को टोन कर देते हैं कभी कभी. कब यांग के लिए स्प्लीन को टोन करना चाहिए, ये यहां से हमने आपको आज जो बताया है, यहां से दिस विल टेल यू व्हेन टू ट्रीट स्प्लीन यांग. जो हैवी हो गया, बहुत हैवी हो गया, ये उसको ऊपर खींचना है. हु विल रेज इट?
यांग, स्प्लीन यांग.
कहीं थक्के बन गए, हु विल? लेकिन अगर कहीं ब्लड जम रहा है थोड़ा बहुत, लिवर कैन ऑल्सो सक इन. ठीक है, बट सकिंग इन and throwing out, there are 2 directions, from within to without and from without to within. So if one is normal flow, the other is opposite flow. This concept also we have to learn during these classes. I think we have done it for tonight, and we will meet the day after. Day after today is 6th. We are going to meet on 8th. Now, if you have anything, if you want to ask, you can ask.
So we will have class on Sunday this time, sir.
You can have Sunday. Sunday is what date?
So
Uh,
Sunday,
we are going to
Sunday.
we are going to have the class on tomorrow is level 1, and then day after tomorrow is again your class,
Okay, sir.
right? That is 8th.
Sunday.
Level 1, Shiva, you are there also, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So you are now on both. So every day you have a class.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting in level 1? Are you getting something fresh?
Really, sir. Yes, sir. I am refreshing.
How is it, Aparna, this time? This today's lecture, how did you like
Yes,
it?
I had attended this around 5, 6 years ago when we had done long meridians, but this is a new pericardium and all the pumps and all. That's a new revelation for me. So I'm enjoying it. Every time I listen, I get something new. So I'm very happy.
You are also revising it, Sonia. You have done it once.
Second time. I'm doing it second time.
How are you liking? Difference is there? First time and second time, do you find some difference? No, not much.
Not much, sir, but still I'm enjoying.
चलो ठीक है, enjoy करो.
I'm getting deeper into this now.
Okay then, shall we close?
Sir, classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday is this class, right? But now you are saying Sunday. So
No,
are we
not
going
Sunday. Where is Sunday? Acha, day after is Sunday.
to?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You don't want the class? Shall we make a holiday? Let
I
us
can have the
Sir, please, Sunday is only one day, na?
No, we can have a holiday. I don't mind. But we will have a gap of somewhere around 8 to 10 days, 7 days. 10th I am going out, and I shall not be able to settle in 3-4 days because there is a mishap happened in my hometown. So I am now rushing. I was not scheduled to go, but now I will have to rush. So I have already had a tickets for 10th.
So then we'll keep on Sunday.
Okay, sir. This week we'll keep 8th and 9th for this class so that it will continue.
8th is Sunday, then Monday again you have a class.
no problem, sir. We can have
No
that.
problem.
9th, maybe 9th we may not have the class. Why? Because maybe I may be busy with packing, etc. Because 10th morning is the flight. Morning we have to
No.
start from home. Flight is around say 11:30 or something. So anyway, so I hope you will like these classes and will be useful classes. I shall try to make it as useful as possible.